Now, Fox 13 meteorologist Valerie Mills with your Sky Tower radar forecast.
Well, let's start you out with a look at your marine forecast this weekend on the water. Really quite beautiful seas, 1 foot or less, light chop today. Tomorrow, we're going to have that onshore flow, about 5 to 10 knots. So not too much wind out there, but those steady west winds for us who aren't going to be out on the water, this is going to carry just all of those storms away from the bay as they try and develop during the late morning, early afternoon. We'll hit a high tide today, 2:45 this afternoon. Low tide hits 11:15 tonight. And more of this heat in store. As we look across the state, our water temperature is really at record territory. 89 in Clearwater Beach, Key West, and off to the East Coast as well. These record hot water temperatures are really helping to fuel all of the heat that we have been feeling the last couple of days. It's not just the hot temperatures, but the humidity levels have been very oppressive. Already this morning, we have dew points in the upper 70s, so that's going to factor in to our heat index. That's actually how it feels outside. So even though we're forecasting temperatures in the mid-90s, it's going to be feeling more like 103 this afternoon in Tampa. Brandon, Haines City feeling like 105. Venice, one of the hot spots, feeling like 108. Very extreme heat index and feels like temperature. So if you are going to be outside this afternoon, try and make sure you're staying hydrated, find some breaks in the shade, and try and avoid being out for too long today, tomorrow. That heat risk stays pretty high for most of the area, but that winds down come next Tuesday. As we take a look at the big picture here, we're talking about a big pattern change. An area of low pressure starts to develop in the Western Caribbean, could possibly become something tropical in nature, but what it's going to do for us is help funnel in all of this really deep moisture that's sitting in the Caribbean, sitting in the Gulf. We have high pressure in the Atlantic, so the two are kind of work together to just pump in a lot of moisture for the state. So we stay kind of rain-free through Monday. Then Tuesday through the end of next week, our rain chance is really going to continue. We're talking several days of heavy rain and storms. Right now, it looks like we could be talking 3 to 6 inches of rain for our area, up to 10 inches for southern parts of the state. We're going to continue to fine-tune those rain totals as it gets a little bit closer. We'll see where all of that best rain and moisture will set up, but it looks pretty likely we'll have a couple of days of heavy rain and even possibly some flash flooding by next Wednesday and Thursday. 94 for today, hot, humid, most of the storms for our inland spots. 80 tonight, so very warm to start our Sunday morning. Kind of a rinse and repeat. Fewer storms tomorrow, another round in the mid-90s, but then some heat relief on the way. Looks like temperatures will drop down to the upper 80s by the middle and end of next week as rain chances build back in.